EastEnders terror as aggressive Tommy turns on Kat again. Last year, the BBC soap explored a child-to-parent abuse storyline that saw Tommy starting to control, dominate and physically abuse Kat. With Kat and Alfie Moon having kept their son's behavior secret, the truth eventually came spilling out after a dramatic night during which he smashed up their flat and poured hot liquid over Freddie Slater's arm. A concerned Jean Slater later called social services, which resulted in Tommy being forced to leave the family home, with foster carer Zach Hudson taking him in. Tommy has remained in Zach's care ever since, but in forthcoming scenes, a recently reunited Kat and Alfie are delighted when their social worker informs them that their son can move home. The couple receives the news just as it seems Tommy has started to change his ways. Next week begins with Kat and Alfie's pride for Tommy as he looks for a way to help a friend in need, explaining that an online pal came up with the idea of a support group. After Alfie and Tommy host a lads' night for his struggling friend, the news Tommy can move home sparks some frank conversations between Kat and Alfie about the challenges they may face. Having moved back in, it's not long before Tommy asks to talk to his friend online. However, Kat is forced to admit that she got rid of his computer, but she promises to make it up to him by getting a new one. As Tommy settles back in, Kat finds it increasingly difficult to cope with her emotions, and when Alfie comes in from a kick around with Tommy sporting an injury, she jumps to conclusions. Later, a row breaks out over his computer and Tommy loses his cool. Is history about to repeat itself?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của EastEnders Trailer TV. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại.